What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I wanted to do a quick video before I go out for my golf trip, my golf match, whatever it is. And I will be recording that and putting that on the golf channel. So if you guys are interested, definitely check that out. But I wanted to talk about AMC because this is not clickbait. I wanted to really have this discussion and for people in the comments to also communicate as well if they feel the same way. We're noticing that AMC has been, pretty green on a lot of days versus being, red on some days, not being as red. We have seen some pretty bad red days, but they haven't been as bad as they were before. We noticed that there was a lot of shorting that was going on then. So we're going to talk about why I believe that this thing is going to blow soon, and not completely blow, but definitely make a huge move up to a higher level than where we were previously. And this is going to be my reasoning to why this is going to happen, and also go through some of the price action really quick. But before we get into all of this, make sure you guys hit the like button, also hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, just like I mentioned, check out some of my other channels. I have a golf channel that I really love to do. So if you guys really support me, go and support me over there on that channel. Subscribe and just watch a little bit of it. See if you like it. If you don't like it, if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. I just wanted to, see if anybody's open to viewing it and all of that stuff, because I really love golfing. But let's talk about AMC a little bit. So AMC is currently at $47.30. It's up about 7% from close to close, from the long weekend close until, basically where we are now. We're not closed yet. We'll see how this goes for the rest of the day. But we had about 84 million shares worth of volume, which generally doesn't really, volume doesn't apply to the fact that it's going to be an increase or a decrease day. It's just a volume is more of just like a measure to where you can see how many people were trading it back and forth, left and right, everywhere, right? So we had a pretty decent day, a high of $47.82 to where it did increase right from where it started, right from the open. It increased all the way up to that high, did decrease after that. Thought we were going to see more of a pullback, that they were going to try and short it. But we're noticing every single time, we're noticing every week that they have less and less power. They have less and less power to continue that shorting strength. And we have a lot of buying strength that goes through, maybe some covering as well, maybe some positive movement that's going through this. And it goes back up to $47. And this is what I said in the pre-market, that it was going to bounce off of 48, break down, and then end up finishing. I thought it was going to finish at like 46ish. So it still might end up doing that towards the end of the day. When we get into the last hour, last 30 minutes, we might still end up seeing that, or we could see this end up making a move depending how much shorting power they actually have left. So that's basically the price action that we did see today. Now, if you didn't notice, and I'll go through this quick, if you didn't notice, crypto had a pretty massive sell-off with a lot of positions dropping down quite a bit. ADA down 13%, Bitcoin down 10%, Doge down 16, 19% for Ethereum. Or Ethereum Classic, 11% for Ethereum, and so on and so forth, right? You see a lot of cryptocurrency that has been dropping. The market is down quite a bit, right? Now, my theory in what's going on is the fact that that institutions, hedge funds, any like billionaires don't put a lot of money into cryptocurrency. They put a very small percentage of their money into cryptocurrency, i.e. Graham Stephan. Graham Stephan will put like 1%, 10% at most into cryptocurrency of his portfolio. Now, I know he's not a billionaire, he's just a millionaire. It's just really like more of a place to gauge where you would be, right? So I'm not saying that he doesn't, he's part of the hedge funds or anything like that. I'm not saying that. So I'm not applying it to him at all. But what I'm saying is that billionaires, millionaires, institutions, hedge funds will all put their small amounts into these areas. Now, when you're basically down some money, let's say, I don't know, you get into a situation where you need some of your money. Where are you going to pull it out of? Are you going to pull it out of something that has the most potential, that you have the most money into? Or are you going to pull it out of maybe something that you have a small percentage of? Well, that's what it seems like they're doing. They're pulling out the very small pieces, maybe pulling out the crypto so that they can invest back into that crypto as they see it go to lower numbers. But they're not pulling out any of their stock assets, not tanking the market that the government cares about. So that's what they're really doing. They rather tank the crypto market than tank the stock market. So they're pulling out some of their basically their lower investments, their lower assets, about 1 to 2%, 5% at most, I would say. And that's why you're seeing across the board a lot of these cryptocurrencies ending up decreasing. That's what I'm thinking. Now, I haven't done a ton of research into why this is doing that. It's just making it seem that way. And you see less and less power going into AMC, and maybe more and more on them having to cover. That's why you're seeing all of the increasing that we're seeing here. So all in all, I'm thinking that we're looking at a level to where they're actually covering some of their assets to basically get this loss and realize some of this loss rather than having it as an unrealized loss. Now, do I think this is the end? Do I think this is going to be something where it skyrockets to $30,000, $50,000, $100,000? No, this is not something that I believe it's going to make that move. I believe we're going to see a large jump into the 100, closer to the 125-ish range, and then we're going to see some more consolidation after we do see that. Now, I don't know when that's exactly going to happen, but I think we need to get our popcorn ready. And I mean, pun intended, we're talking about AMC here. I really feel like this is going to make a move soon. It's just something that's sticking with me, believing that this is going to make a move, because every single week we've seen Mondays, Tuesdays, some Thursdays, some Wednesdays, some Fridays. We've seen some really, really good positive days, and then one day to where it does end up getting tanked because there's a lot of shorts that go through in that time period, because they don't have enough shorts to do it every single day like they've done previously. They only have enough shorts to do it for one day, 1.5 days, right? It's just not working out for them. They don't have enough. I'm not saying they don't have enough money, but I really do believe that they're pulling something out, and maybe even institutions are just getting ready for a little bit of a fall on that crypto based on a warning from the hedge funds, so that people get more interested in some of these low points that crypto has shown. Obviously, I did, because as I see all of these low numbers, I'm willing to get in there, and I missed my entry point for Dogecoin. Don't obviously hate me for that. I was working my 9 to 5 and did not see it, and then eventually seen it somewhere around 26, and now I think it's at like 25 or so. Yeah, 25, and I would like to see it go back down to 20, and if it does go down to 20, then that's where I'll put more money into it. I've been waiting for it to drop down, because originally I invested in at 25, but this is not what we're talking about. We're not talking about AMC, or we're not talking about Dogecoin. We're talking about AMC. So AMC currently at that 46 mark that I believed that we would close at. And remember that they still have the ability to attack in some form or fashion. Typically they do it at the end of the day, or after we see those large increases or some of those peaks. And it looks like that's exactly what they're doing at this point. You could see this fall down to about 46, high 46s. So guys, let me know what you think about this. Am I right in this case, or is it something, is the crypto fall based on something completely different? Are you seeing AMC completely disconnected from cryptocurrency, or the hedge funds disconnected from cryptocurrency? Are you believing what I'm believing, or is it, something that's just false? Again, I'll admit when I'm wrong. I haven't done a ton of research into why cryptocurrency is truly tanking, because there's never really a true reason to why it's tanking. It just has its ebbs and flows based on people that sell certain percentages. I mean, especially institutions, people that own 5% or 10% of a certain position or multiple positions, it ends up tanking it. So guys, let me know what you think about this. I think AMC is really going to make a huge move soon, and we've seen a number of positive days. I love seeing it. But guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. And also make sure you guys get your free stocks with Webull down below. Don't forget to check out some of the links in the description if you guys want to follow some of my other channels, Matt Reacts channel, MP Shorts channel, the Matt Perry Golf channel. Do all of that, and do everything you can to support me. So anyways, I'll get out of here, and until next time, I will see you guys later.